Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so your friends see it. Thank you.
This U.S. Army infantry officer just graduated and celebrated with sick communist message. The following photo has been flying across social media the past couple of days. It'll make you sick. It shows U.S. Army infantry officer and West Point graduate Spencer Rapone was making rounds on Monday because of his uniform. In the past week, we have seen a rash of NFL protests. It's sad that it has led to this. The West Point graduate and infantry officer tweeted out the following picture with the horrid caption, #VeteransForGayPernick. This is not a good display from an officer. LawNews verified the photograph with Rapone. He is currently in the field until Friday. He wasn't able to respond to many detailed questions. Rapone made a political statement in uniform and under his contract with the DoD which states that his actions are a punishable offense under the USMJ. It's so hard to believe this is real, but it is. This tweet really makes it known. This guy wants to be famous. That's obvious. I'm going to turn it over to my friend Jeff Martin below. This needs to get out very quickly. It is not good that avowed communists are infiltrating our military. Share this immediately so that Trump can see it ASAP.
The president just valche dupto camera Sandre valed real reason for fight vid NFL. The propagandists on the left have been working over time to try and spin President Trump's attack on the NFL to their favor. First, they said it was because of all the black players in football. Of course, most Americans are not dumb enough to believe it, so they moved on. Today, they claimed he was so preoccupied with football that he was ignoring the country. Wrong. That's when the president decided no gisenoug. He walked out in front of cameras today and let him know the real reason he went after the NFL. He was not preoccupied, he was ashamed. The president told the crowd of reporters, "I don't think you can disrespect our country, our flag, our national anthem. To me, the NFL situation is a very important situation. I've heard that before about was he preoccupied, not at all, not at all. I have plenty of time on my hands. All I do is work. And to be honest with you, that's an important part of working, it is called respect of our country. If anything, I would hope all those presidents would be willing to defend our flag and the real American heroes the way Trump just did. This is not about race, it is about millionaire athletes who think their privilege to disrespect people who give way more and jet by violence. Trump has now made clear his intentions, so let's help him get the word out for all Americans to say this hearing this out very fair. Let the president speak for himself.
Moments after Dems lied about Trump and Puerto Rico, Trump called the press and revealed the truth himself. The President of the United States has been the victim of an unrelenting campaign by the elitists on the left to overthrow him. If it wasn't clear before, their new hit job about him and Puerto Rico is guaranteed proof. For the last 2 days, the Dems have tried and labeled Puerto Rico as Trump's Katrina. They say he is ignoring all the natural disasters because of his NFL tweets, which is dumb logic. Well, today the president shut them all up with one genius move. He called the press into the Roosevelt Room this afternoon and said he is going to personally visit Puerto Rico on Tuesday. Of course, we all know the Dems are gonna try and take credit for this. Lord knows they always do. The problem is, Trump has been planning this trip ever since Hurricane Maria made landfall in Puerto Rico. The president also exposed another major Democrat lie, that he has not been providing proper material and military support for Puerto Rico. Trump told the room of reporters, all available federal resources, including the military, are being marshaled to save lives. However, he also was very straightforward about the difficulty of helping Puerto Rico. He said their island geography has made recovery efforts much more difficult than for Texas or Florida, which are both on the mainland United States. Actually, federal assistance in Puerto Rico has already been going on even despite the protest by the left. Carmanuel and Cruz, the mayor of San Juan, went on CNN to sing the praises of Trump and the great job of FEMA in the recovery efforts. Clearly, the left is working around the clock and try and label this as Trump's Katrina because they fear the truth. The truth is that Trump has been phenomenal at dealing with every major challenge he has faced since becoming president, and they are afraid people may start to notice. Let's make that fear a reality by sharing this everywhere and letting the president's work speak for itself. Jeff Sessions just dropped a bombshell on Fox News that'll have football players freaking out. Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced on Tuesday that NFL players that took the knee during the national anthem were making a big mistake. He then said that President Donald Trump had every right to call them out. Phew. Way to go, Jeff. I agree that it's a big mistake to protest in that fashion, Sessions said during a lecture about the importance of free speech on college campuses at the Georgetown University Law Center, adding that the players' action weakens the commitment we have to the nation that has provided us this freedom. Sessions defended the president in a rant going viral. Sessions then said that the football players should start standing for America. Every American, no matter what their views on the issues, should stand for America, should salute the flag. Share this if agree with Jeff Sessions. This is why Americans don't want to see these people kneel. It is disrespectful to all the people that died for that flag. Plain and simple. Breaking votes are in for Alabama Senate race and Trump can't believe who won. Republican challenger Roy Moore defeated Senator Luther Strange in Alabama on Tuesday after winning the roll vote. He fought against the incumbent backed by Donald Trump and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Moore won 57% of the vote to Strange's 43%, when the Associated Press called the race with half of the precincts reporting. Strange was appointed to Jeff Sessions' old seat earlier this year, says Politico. Moore's victory comes despite people like Mitch McConnell and Trump helping out Strange. Trump privately told conservative activists that Strange would lose, according to Politico. While we were honored to have fought hard for Big Luther, Judge Roy Moore won this nomination fair and square, and he has our support, as it is vital that we keep this seat in Republican hands, Senate Leadership Fund President Stephen Law said in a statement. Share this everywhere if you are ready for another Republican in the Senate, and let's welcome Judge Moore on board the Trump train. Thanks for reading. Senate Intel had just revealed new fact about Russian on Facebook that Dems wanted to keep hidden. For several weeks now the media has been clamoring on and on about the $100,000 spent by Russians on Facebook ads during the election. To them, it was proof that President Trump colluded with the Russians. I say was, because Senate Intelligence Chair Richard Burr just shared a new fact that changes all of that. After a hearing with Facebook executives, it turns out that Russians on Facebook were targeting both parties with their ads equally. Burr told a group of reporters on Tuesday, "There's nothing that could lean towards one candidate versus the other. I think there was equal money spent trying to create some type of chaos on both sides of the ideological spectrum." It turns out that they were less interested in getting someone elected than they were interested in dividing the nation on issues so that the right and left can never work again. This means they were not as pro-Trump as previously thought. Burr said that now he is interested in talking to all the people at Facebook necessary to prevent foreign money being spent on a U.S. election going forward. I think that's something we can all agree with. The important thing to get out from this is that Russia's election meddling on Facebook was not favoring either candidate specifically. It's super important to get this revelation out to every American within voting age immediately so they can all see the truth. The president just revealed the border wall he has been building in secret. Back during the campaign, the president promised the American people that he would build a wall between the US-Mexico border. Since then, the leftist media has been on a relentless assault saying he would not go through with it. There is just one problem. Trump is busy building the wall right now. In fact, today was the first day of construction of several new prototype walls in San Diego. Each prototype will be 30 feet high by 30 feet long, with some using concrete and others trying other materials. The Customs and Border Protection Agency will then be combing through the prototypes and deciding which, if any, will become the new border wall between Mexico and the United States. They said they may even pick several and combine them to inform future design standards for the wall itself. Clearly, this is proof positive that Donald Trump has managed to keep his promise to build a border wall between the US and Mexico, one way or another. The media wants everyone on the right to believe he lied about his intentions so his supporters turn on him. The proof is right here, so let's share it out and let the world see what a great American wall looks like.